Hello, royal family. This is an impromptu reading. I was doing some meditation and Source was like, I want you to go ahead and do a reading. So thank you so much for being here, family. And I'm so happy to be able to be an instrument of Source to deliver this reading to you guys. So I'm going to just go ahead and just ask the Holy Spirit to lead me, angels, protect me. And I just want to thank the galactics and the ancestors, Ashe, as I deliver this message. You guys, this is just going to be a general reading for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else, okay? And if you are new to this channel, welcome. This channel is for royal gods and goddesses. And if you're returning, what up, family? You know how we do. We're about to get a message from the Holy Spirit. Ashe, Ashe. Just getting the energy right, getting the space right, you guys. If you want to know a little bit more about me, or if you guys want to know what services I offer, please go to lighthousedelphi.com. All the information will be in the bio for you guys. Okay. Ashe, Ashe. I heard that you're heating things up. You guys are heating things up. Ashe. You guys, right before this reading, I put a little bit of glitter on, and I was like, yo, I love this color. What is this color called? And I looked at the bottom of the little glitter thing, and it was called Artemis. And Artemis is a Greek goddess. So I want to go ahead and just look up Artemis in this little Greek mythology book and see what it says. It's the goddess of light. So divine masculine, divine feminines watching, you guys hold the light. You guys hold the light for the collective, for your neighborhood, for your family, for Source. You guys hold a specific light spectrum. So yeah, you're heating things up, God, goddess of light. Artemis is part of light itself, but most especially the aspect of the sun's light that sparkles and glints upon the water. The sun, when it shines on the water and it has all those beautiful light codes in it, that's what Artemis represents. That's what you represent. So you might, something about water and fire. I don't even know why I'm whispering right now. It's like you're the best kept secret. I'm hearing like you're the greatest kept secret. And then I just heard hidden in plain sight. So it's like you are one of those beautiful warriors, handsome warriors that is the best kept secret, the hidden gem. When the sun hits the water, it's like bringing illumination to your emotions. So I feel like you are an alchemical healer. You bring light to deep emotions, to profound emotions. So I feel like you use your light to help transmute the collective's emotions, or even your emotions, or just people around you. Okay, so you definitely have empathic qualities here. But definitely take the time to sun gaze, but also to look at the light on the water. So go out into nature, look at the light shining and shimmering on the water. And when you do, understand that that is a reflection of the beauty and the light that you bring. Ashe. It says she was swift-footed and fast. So you bring in the heat, mama. You bring in the heat, papa. You swift-footed and you're fast, okay? It says, in myth, we are told that she is found in mountainous regions where the rainwater tumbles in streams and waterfalls, reflecting and rejuvenating her light rays best. So you rejuvenate best by the water and by the light. Your emotions, your profound, deep, beautiful self gets regenerated by the rainwater, by the streams, by the waterfalls. So you might resonate with like indigenous mountain tribes or sources calling you to the mountains, or you resonate with mountains. I'm hearing that you are as pure as the water that melts from the mountain peak. Ashe. This says that Artemis is Apollo's twin sister. And Apollo is the god of the sun. She accompanied him to fight the serpent, which represents the night. So you may have a twin, or you may have, it could even be like a best friend or a sibling or even a lover. But Apollo and Artemis, they come together to fight the serpent, basically to overcome the night. So I'm hearing you and your person have overcome many dark nights of the soul, many lifetimes of dark nights. But I'm hearing like double team or tag team. You guys, it takes more than just me. It takes more than just you to conquer the night. It takes all of us hand in hand. This is beautiful. It says, her silver bow is the crescent moon, which reflects the light of the sun. So you reflect the light of the sun, and you're super intuitive. Check where your moon sign is in. So something also about a silver bow and arrow. This is beautiful. I'm getting a lot of downloads. Artemis was independent, ravishingly beautiful, and yet disdainful and enraged by the attention of suitors. So I feel like you are like focused. You know, people think you're beautiful. People love your independence and they want to team up with you. But I feel like you are focused on your purpose. So, you know, it's beautiful to be admired by many. But you get like maybe a little turned off by it because you're on a mission here. It says, imagine the strong light of the mighty sun hitting your eyes to try to understand her best. Wow. So a lot of people don't understand you because this says, imagine a strong light of the mighty sun hitting your eyes to understand her. You know, that sun pierces through. That sun hits your eyes. You can't even see. And then when you do close your eyes, you can still see like the sun that you were looking at, and your eyes still might hurt or need to get adjusted. I'm hearing people need to adjust their eyes when they look at you. You are a strong light. You are a mighty light. It says she was unforgiving of boastfulness and she demanded respect. So she doesn't like arrogance. You don't like arrogance. You don't like people boasting in their own shit. But then it's like you give credit where credit's due, but you also demand respect. Your essence and your light demands respect. Okay? So it's like when people look at you, they need to come at you correct. Because if not, they gonna be, they need to put some shades on. Okay? It says Artemis was one of the most powerful deities of Olympus. And she surrounds you now with powerful light, generosity, benevolence, and prosperity, which you should receive with humility and reverence. Ashe, ashe. So Artemis, you like a beautiful, pure heart. You're benevolent. That means that you have like a good heart, good intention. A lot of people, they might not think that that strong light has good intention, but that strong light has good intention. And it says, receiving with humility and reverence. So having reverence for something is having respect for something. So you are highly respected and highly revered in the astral realm. Spirit loves you. The angels revere you. Your ancestors love you. And you're so humble. You're a humble person. And that's what, like, I'm hearing that, like, when you're the best, you don't have to say you're the best. You know, you can be very humble. So I feel like you're the best in what you do, but you're very humble. But it's taken lifetimes. I mean, you've had to learn humility. People have to learn humility. And people need to approach you with humility and not with pride is what I'm hearing. Because I heard the ancestors say, well, I will strike them down. And that's beautiful. Let's see if I can find the card really quick so you can see. There. Artemis. There's the silver bow of the crescent moon. There's the beautiful light shining off the waters. But she about her business. She got a spirit guide here of a dog. It's beautiful. I also got some Sagittarius energy with that. So you might have Sag in your chart, or you might also be dealing with a Sagittarius. But you guys, I was hearing that everyone thinks that they're your soul flame. Everyone thinks that they have a soul connection with you. And it's because you are magnetic and you're drawing people in. Because what happens is when you start to really love yourself and you start really growing and integrating, you're like a magnet, and people desire to be like that themselves. People desire to be like you. People desire to have, what I mean by people want to be like you is, yeah, they might like want to be like you, but it's really like they want to be gifted like you. They want to be in peace like you. They want to be healed. And I'm not saying you're fully healed, but they want to be on that path like you. And what happens is because they feel your spark, they get initiated or like inspired by your spark, and it draws people in, which is beautiful. But then it's like that, how Artemis, she didn't like all the, you know, you might have a lot of suitors, but sometimes it's like, I don't know, I just feel like you've done a lot of sacral healing. So that's not even what turns you on. You don't get turned on like that by that. So it takes like a certain, there's many people that see your flame. But in order for you to see someone else's spark, how do I say this, Holy Spirit? Okay. You can see other people's spark. And people definitely are attracted to yours. But it takes more than just somebody being a spark or thinking that you're their soulmate or soul flame to get you attracted or hooked. It takes a very special, it takes God and the ancestors saying, okay, this is the person. Because you're that in tune. You're that in one with spirit. That like, just because someone is a good person or, it could work doesn't mean that they're your person. It's like at this point in the game, you want just who you're supposed to be with. And that's that, But I was hearing allowing the flow of time. Don't try to hinder time. Yes, we create time, but allowing time. Allowing the flow. Because I was hearing like there was a block or something in your spinal fluid. Like a block in the spinal flow. And that's the central nervous system. And we got to be able to be mindful and be in the present moment and to allow and have this awareness where we allow. Because what happens is sometimes we get stuck in the past or we get stuck in the future. And when you're stuck in the past, a lot of that is like a fear-based. Or even like regret. But then when you look at the future, a lot of it is fear-based too, because people want to control the unknown. But if we can just tap into the present moment and become aware and have gratitude for the present breath of what Source is giving us, then we develop a trust that is unwavering. And then you can breathe and you can flow and you can be aware. You can be aware that you're more aware than you were before. That you're more obedient to your intuition and to spirit than you were before. That you'll never go back. That you're going to continue to move forward. And as you move forward, you're not going to move forward in fear. You're going to move forward with a knowing and with a trust. And I was hearing like about being all natural. But you are all natural. You're an all natural beauty, an all natural handsome man. An all natural beautiful woman. And yes, it's physical. You're naturally physically beautiful. But then I was also hearing that it's mostly all natural, mostly is about being authentic. Because in this unnatural world, we can strive to do things naturally as far as like our foods and the chemicals that we put in our bodies and stuff. Maybe going commando or wearing different types of clothing, or even like, not shaving. I was hearing no shave November. But what Spirit is really talking about when Spirit says all natural is about being your most authentic, natural self. Like spiritual commando. Letting your BDE come out. Letting your spiritual balls hang. I don't know who that's for, but Spirit made me say it. I'm just playing. Spirit don't make me say anything. I'm just flowing with Source. But yeah, like Spirit, like let's go commando, spiritually commando. But yeah, like letting your hair grow. I heard mountain men. Oh, mountain woman too, because Artemis, she resonates with the mountains. I heard montañas, las montañas. Ashe, ashe. As you vibrate on this most authentic, natural state, you're becoming stronger in your cerebral flow, in your spinal flow. in your elemental flow. You're becoming stronger. And there's a lot of people, a lot of spirits that use people, through people, whatever, that try to monitor you. So if you see flies around you and things like that, or gnats, or you feel like someone's watching you, shit like that, they are. Whether it be people or secret societies or just spirits in general. You can feel the monitoring spirits, but the ancestors wanted me to tell you that as they try to watch you, they're being watched. I was like, yo. Ancestors were like, yeah, we're monitoring them. So they can be looking at you all they want, but they're being monitored. So it's so crazy because it's like, now I'm getting like, you know, in war, how they would have like the towers, and like they would have the gunmen in the towers because they were sniping people out. So I'm hearing that people are trying to monitor you because they're trying to snipe out your mission. But in all actuality, the ancestors are monitoring their ass. Whoo! Ashe, ashe. They love it too. I heard they love the hunt. Dang, because I was getting like an indigenous tribe. Getting like the Hopi tribe. Like the rainbow prophecy. But I was getting like the warrior, the Native Americans like ambushing and like hiding in the bushes and then coming out. It's like the monitoring spirits think they're slick, but they're already being drove out or driven out from behind, or they're getting their supplies rendered. Their supplies are getting cut. Dang, you guys. But Source was also wanting me to let you know that there are specific crystals that you can work with that match your zodiac sign. So if you're wanting to work with like your sun sign, find what crystal goes with your sun sign. If you're wanting whatever aspect of your chart that you want to work with. So if you want to work with your moon, you know, find out what your moon sign is, and then find out what stone or zodiac sign goes with that. Because yeah, there's birthstones, but there's also the crystals that go with your zodiac sign as well. Ashe. And I was also hearing past life in Egypt. So you guys, if any of this has resonated with you so far, hit the like button, share, subscribe, book a reading with me, or go to lighthousedelphi.com. Okay, you guys can buy any of my decks. You guys can shop my Rose Delphi merch. And also you guys can book a past life reading with me if you want. I have all different kinds of readings that you guys can get. But since I was talking about past life in Egypt, then you guys can book that with me as well. Okay? Ashe, ashe. Let's go ahead and pull some cards. All right? And I won't be much longer because the video was it's already at 23 minutes. All right? Like I said, you guys don't even need cards. I don't even need cards because Source, we're like this. We're like this. We're not even like this. We're like this. We won, baby. Ashe, ashe. All right, so let me pull some cards. Is this? The breath work. Working with your breath. Making sure that you're breathing and you're not getting so uptight, that you're actually breathing. We all can improve, but can you love yourself for all that you are right now? Remember how I was talking about the future? A lot of the times the future, we project what's going to happen in our future by what has happened in our past. But Source is saying, can you Instead of looking at your past with regret and fear and then like projecting onto your future that it's going to repeat itself, understand that you're more aware now. And like I said, you're more obedient to your intuition. So can you take the time to love yourself in this present moment and see how far that you have come? You know, give yourself some attaboys, some pats on the back, some self-love for all that you are right now in this moment. Your present self that has overcome everything that you've gone through, and your present self that is the foundation for everything that you will become. Ashe, ashe. The journey of the journey of self-love. Something about right now. Right now. This says self-hate is taught through projection. So I heard body dysmorphia, or, you know, just low self-esteem and dealing with feelings of insecurity. And it's so funny because on my ancestor altar right now, I have a yellow candle burning. So working on your solar plexus, guys. There's nothing to be not confident about. The low self-esteem that you have was projected onto you. Because honestly, we all come into this world and we're all different. And Source says you're perfect because I gave you breath in your lungs. So you have a right to live, to breathe. You have a right to love. And not only love others, but loving yourself. And the hate that you have dealt with for yourself, it makes me want to cry. Like, I know that this message is for someone. The hate that you feel for yourself was projected onto you from a parent or from siblings. And it's because they didn't accept themselves. They didn't love themselves through it all. They wanted to be perfect. But we are perfect in our imperfections because God says so. So, you know, when you look at yourself in the mirror, understand who you really are and declare it with your mouth that you are God's child, because the things that people said to you was really how they felt about themselves. It's like the good old bully. You know, they want to talk a lot of shit, but that's because that's how they feel about themselves. So they projected this self-hate on you, and because you're so empathic, you absorbed it all, and then you allowed it to become your narrative. And Source is saying, no more. It's no longer your narrative. You can take the time to go by yourself and be alone and really tap into your heart and decide, like, is that my energy? Like, why would you hate yourself? Is it because someone said something bad about you? Is it because you watched your mom or your dad talk bad about themselves, or maybe not treat themselves with full love and respect? It's actually a collective problem, because in society, they always tell us that we need to be a certain way or look a certain way, and they project that on us, and it teaches us to hate ourselves. But can you love yourself for all that you are right now? May 2nd might mean something to you, or path life number 5, path life number 2. You also might be 52 years old or 24 years old. I'm also hearing path life number 8 and path life number 7 here. You were never discounted, fam. Look at this. You ain't no discount. People try to, I'm getting to the play on words here. So you might be really good with your words. You might even can write a play. But you were never discounted. You can't discount like name brand. Like you can't discount, like they can try. It'll be a fake, right? Like Michael Kors or like Bergen or a Birkin bag or what is it, Hermes or Chanel. I don't keep up with all the shit, but I know some of it. But like those items, they gain value. You gain value, family. You're like fine wine. The older you get, the more seasoned you get. You gain value. You don't get discounted. You're royalty. This royalty don't go on discount. We're never on clearance. I don't know what they thought. It's almost like they thought, it's like they borrowed time. They borrowed your energy. This could be family, just different spirits that work through different people, y'all. That's why you can't take things personal, because it could be your own mom, your sister, your family, your brother, your friends, your cousins, your best friend. It don't matter. But they maybe thought you were a discounted item. You ain't thrift store. I heard, I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $5 in my pocket or whatever. Well, they can't have you because they can't afford you. You might have let them have the homie discount before. Sorry. You might have let them have the homie discount before, but you were never discounted. So look, it says, now the karmics have racked up debt and they have high interest rates. And the karmics still have to pay the full price for everything that they took from you. Whether it was your time, your energy, your resources, whatever it is. They still have to pay the full price. They tried to also discount you like you weren't worth any time or energy, or like you weren't ever gonna be anything. And it's like the lie is on them, because what do they got? A suitcase of IOUs? I feel like they trying to bring source and bring the ancestors a suitcase with paper written IOU, IOU. No. You're gonna have to pay up. You're gonna have to pay up. July 2nd might mean something to you as well. And this says, this is a cosmic angelic test. There's angels that are in your face. How are you treating the angels? Do you even recognize them? You are an earth angel here with a galactic mission. Okay? So whoever aids you and whoever aids your mission is blessed times 100. So there's going to be people that are going to be receiving 100 times, 100-fold blessings because they've helped you in the past to get you where you are right now. And there's going to be people in the future set up, that source has set up, that they're going to be able to be blessed just by aiding you and coming into contact with you. Ashe, ashe. But then there are going to be people that try to treat an earth angel like they were discounted trash. All because they were projecting their own self-hate. And they're going to have to pay the price for that. Times 100 too. Dang. I heard 100 lifetimes. Dang. Whoa. I heard spirit is strict. It's like when it comes to you, family, spirit is strict because people have a choice when they come into contact with you. See, an earth angel doesn't always have it easy. Like I said earlier, you're what did I say? You're the hidden gem. You're the best kept secret. So it's like, source wants to see, Like, Source actually has you in people's life as an opportunity. They can have an opportunity for blessings or an opportunity to learn a lesson. Either way, they're going to learn a lesson with you or a blessing. So when people look at Artemis and they see the light, and it's a strong ass light, they're either gonna be eager to be blessed and have the opportunity to aid you, or I heard AIDS, or they're gonna have to learn their lesson the hard way. Someone could have contracted STDs, dang, or just like I heard death sentence, and also just like destruction type of energy, because if Source is giving them an opportunity, it's a test of their character. And shit, people be showing their ass. I mean, dang, it's like people didn't have reverence for you, or even for spirit, because when someone comes across an earth angel or just anyone, we should treat each other with love and respect. And I'm hearing that there was somebody that disrespected an earth angel, that didn't revere an earth angel, and there's strict consequences for that. Dang. Here we got vision, new Atlantis, dream calling, unity together. Like I said, Artemis and Apollo teamed up because they were breaking through the night together. This is because it brings in an expanded possibility, guys. One person can do a lot, but two people can do a whole bunch. And then all of us together, we can do a whole bunch, way more. We can do way more collectively than we can separately. There's expanded possibilities. It's kind of like this guy that was on Instagram. I heard him talking, and he was saying, you know, what if the collective, everyone in the collective, held each other's vision as their own? What if no one allowed you to fail? What if everyone refused to allow you to fail? Just like they hold their vision as important. What if we held, you know, other people's success just as important? And that's what it was, is like people didn't think that you would be successful. But there is a new Atlantis coming. Your vision and dream keeps calling you. This dream of like bringing everyone together, this dream of really sharing your light. People discounted your godly mission, and that was a big mistake. I'll tell you right now. Bottom of the deck, motives of the hearts exposed. This is what you do, family. This is part of your mission. You seen that orb? Part of your mission is to be that pure light, to expose the hearts of others. So you will be seeing a lot of karmic people, a lot of people that you thought maybe had your back, but they don't aid you in your mission. They don't aid you in all that you are. But you're exposing it. And God is exposing it to you. And like I said, your ancestors got their eyes on the motherfuckers too. It really actually saddens the ancestors and saddens God's heart, because you know, God wants your mission to be supported, and God will send the right people to support you in your mission and everything that you're called to do. You don't have to do it in your own strength or your own struggle. Just you shining and doing what you do is going to expose who needs to be exposed. You are equipped for the mission. You are strong enough with God. Never give up. Karmic patterns are tough to break, but God chose you and the ancestors chose you. You guys, so this is a pattern. This is a karmic pattern, an ancestral pattern. There were ancestors before you that handed you the torch, that carried the godly mission, and they were dealing with the same types of issues, whether it be in the family of you being a black sheep or people not believing in you or supporting you in the right way. But you are breaking those karmic patterns because you are never giving up, and you are strong enough with God, and you are equipped for this godly mission. You are going to be blessed 100 times. You're going to feel so blessed when you start seeing the motives of these karmic individuals, because then you're going to know who to cut off, and then God is going to continue to bless you with these new friendships and these new relationships and these new divine connections that are going to aid you in your mission towards New Atlantis. June 19th might mean something to you, but look, you guys, this is the last card I'm taking. Divine mission takes divine strength. And that's why God sent you. Because God knew that you are the earth angel that is going to be able to pass the cosmic test of the heart, be strong enough to have faith, and to push through for God, for the ancestors, for this divine mission. So you do carry a divine strength. I just want to take a couple cards from this Evil Eye deck, because I want to know some of these motives of the heart that were exposed by the karmic. What is this? Someone wants to keep you silent. So that's one thing. Look, astral sexual attacks. So the motives of some of these karmic hearts is that they just desire you sexually. And like I said earlier, that's a turnoff. Artemis has a lot of suitors, but it takes a specific suitor. And it's not sexual. I mean, okay. It is sexual when it comes to your partner, but that is like, it's spiritual. It's a spiritual sex. It's sex too, but it's spiritual. Ashe, ashe. Y'all feel me? It's a deeper thing. It's a deeper love. You know? It goes deeper than the biggest. You feel me? It goes deeper than a 9-inch. Your person gonna be able to hit your spiritual G-spot, baby. Oh, shit. Your person gonna be hitting your spiritual G-spot. Dang. But yeah, these people, they want you to shut up. They're like, oh, this person won't stop with their divine mission. Why won't they ever shut up? They discount what you say. They don't even believe half the shit you say. They think you're crazy. Half the shit you say is crazy. But this is a divine mission. How could they understand if they don't have a divine mission themselves? The fame taker. Someone is working to take your fame and status away from you. Somebody wants your light. Somebody wants your spotlight. Look at that. It came out with the carbon copy spell. So people that want to be you, people that want to take your status, your fame, your you're light. They want to discount you and take your inheritance. That's so funny. They're like, it's giving like kind of like Mean Girls, or like even if it's like, even if you're a guy watching, it's kind of giving like Mean Boys. Like picture a girl going up to another girl and being like, ew, I don't even like what you're wearing. You look ugly. But then they secretly like try to steal your purse, or they wear an outfit that looks just like your outfit the next day. You know, someone wants to copy your essence and is working to steal your energy and steal your vibes. So it's so funny because they discount you, and they discredit you. That's what I'm getting to. They discredit you, like, oh, no, this person's whack, blah, blah, blah. At the same time, look, they want you to shut up, but then at the same time, they trying to talk like you. They don't believe shit you say, but they're over there taking notes, trying to say shit like you. Okay. These people are delulu. They're delusional. All right. These are the last ones I'm going to take, y'all. Someone wants to bind you from succeeding in your personal goals. So again, look, gaslighting and binding. Holy fuck. Someone's trying to act like they're innocent and like they have your best interests at heart, secretly trying to bind you and captivate your essence and captivate your fire so that you don't fulfill what you're supposed to, so that you don't succeed in your personal goals. So it's really a fucking gaslight. They're really when they discount you and they're like, ew, we don't like that, or whatever, it's really because they don't want you to see that you're the fucking shit. They're literally trying to blindfold you and bind you up so you don't see that you're the shit. It says someone is attacking you, but they act like they're innocent. This girl is over here acting like she loves him with a knife and a rope. Somebody wanting to tie someone up sexually or something. The fuck is this? Hold on. It's making me laugh because I'm getting two different energies. I'm getting like someone is having a sexual desire for you and they like control in bed and they would like to like bind you up and take it. But then so be careful, because I was hearing this, you know, if no means no. When someone says no, it means fucking no. Ashe, ashe. So working on any sexual trauma or any sacral traumas, guys. But people try to act like they're innocent and that they're out for your divine mission, but the whole time they're trying to bind you up and discredit you so that you don't fulfill your true fullness, you know, like your full inheritance, your full spotlight, your full fame. Because they think that it should be theirs. Holy shit. It's giving Joseph with the coat of many colors. That he was favored. So you're favored by source. You're favored by actually by many. By the angels, by your ancestors, by source. And these people hate it. They're like, why does that person get the coat of many colors? The rainbow coat. Why does that person get the rainbow coat? And I was hearing rainbow prophecy. Why is that person the chosen one? Why is that? It's because you operate out of divine strength. And you are the one that's equipped. Joseph had to get sold into slavery. He had to go through so much, going to prison, going through tests and trials to get in his position where he ended up being. Okay, but the funny part is he was always royal. He was always favored. And when he was in prison, God didn't forget about him, even when he thought he was forgotten about. Even when they threw him in, when his brothers threw him in the pit and sold him to slavery, they discounted him. They ripped his inheritance from him, or they thought they did. Hallelujah. God is talking. Just like Joseph was favored by his father and he received that coat. And, you know, he was humble about it. But he was just being honest. You know, he was just being honest with his brothers. Like, hey, I had this dream. You guys all bowed to me. And hey, you know, and they were like, who this motherfucker think he is? Like, let's go ahead and show him. So I'm hearing that people wanted to try to put you in your place, to show you who you are. Good thing that they're not the author of your life. Good thing that source creator co-creates with you. These other people's narratives have no place. Ashe, ashe. They want to be that main character. They want to be Joseph. They're like, why does he get this? Let's put him in his place. And all they did was set him up for the divine mission. Ashe, ashe. His divine mission was to be right under Pharaoh in Egypt so that he could save the people and save his family. Okay, so you might have gone through prison, through many tests and trials in your lives. You might have been beaten, broken, forgotten, thrown with the wolves, thrown into slavery, even by your own family, by your own blood, or your own friends, people you thought were. But it was a setup on the enemy, because it ended up setting Joseph up for his divine mission, his divine position. So understand, all that was to set you up for your divine position and to gain divine strength and to expose who these people were. Ashe, ashe. And at the bottom of the deck, someone wants you to be stuck and stagnant. Freeze spell. They want you to be frozen by fear. They want you to be frozen and stuck in the past. They want you to be frozen and stagnant. But you have a bright future, family. They can never take your vibe, your energy, your essence. They can never take your inheritance, your fame, your anointing. You're spiritually famous. God knows who you are. God called you by name. They will never silence you because you are on this divine mission. And no matter how much they want you to be stuck, to be frozen in the past, in a different timeline of who they think you are. They can try to fake smile all they want, try to bind you up all they want, but you will succeed in your goals, in your manifestations, in your personal endeavors, and all those things that God put in your vision and in your third eye, in your dream to come to pass. No matter how much they try to stop you from succeeding, you are on a divine mission. And you will have divine aid. If you remember Joseph's gifts, when he interpreted I believe it was the wine bearer, he interpreted the dream of the wine bearer, and he told him, remember to tell Pharaoh. And he ended up telling Pharaoh, oh, I know someone who can interpret your dreams. So your gifts are going to be talked about in high places and in like places of people of status, okay? And it's because it's so that you can rise to a certain level of status yourself, so that you can complete this mission, so that you can be heard, because you have some things to talk about. You have some, I heard you have some succeeding to do, you know? So this is absolutely beautiful, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If it resonated, hit the like button. hit the share, subscribe. If you guys want a personal reading, you guys can hit me up. I'm doing personal readings right now. Go to lighthousedelphi.com or email me. All the information will be down below. Ashe, ashe. Peace.